Welcome to Gravity 9.8. Now we discuss what is gravity and introduction of gravity. First, what is gravity? If a body is fall toward the center, downward toward the center, then this happen due to the gravity. Here we discuss in our daily life, if we notice the thing freely falling toward the center when we throw upward and drop from the some height. Here if we throw upward somebody is standing here and thrown downward to body, the body placed at the last position on the earth surface. This is the gravitational force. The fact that all body, irrespective of their masses, are accelerated toward the earth. The fact that all bodies, irrespective to their masses, accelerated toward the earth with this acceleration is called the gravity acceleration. This is here the fact of all body, irrespective their mass, any body of any mass, 2 kg, 5 kg, 1 quintal, etc. of their mass freely falling toward the earth surface. In this acceleration, the change of velocity with respect to time, and in this exchange of velocity with respect to time, we say that gravity acceleration. The motion of all celestial body. The motion of celestial body means moon, earth, planet, etc. And the attraction of the moon toward the earth and the earth toward the sun is interesting subject of study since a long time. That is moon attraction to the earth and moon attraction to the earth and earth attraction to the sun. This is the interesting thing. Okay, we will discuss it later. Next, the law of nature are same for earth and celestial body. That is, this is the Newton's law of gravitational that we discussed the part 1. Here say that the nature of this force, that is all planet on the earth surface or any planet or any celestial body is same. That is, it is the pulling force or the attractive force. This is pulling or attractive force. The force between any two any object falling freely toward the center, that between the earth and moon is governed by the same law. Earth or moon, between any object, it's follow a gravitational law. Okay, here the Kepler law, 3 Kepler law, that's we discuss the planetary motion of any body, planetary motion for planet. Here discuss the 3 law, and on next part we discuss the only Kepler's 3rd law. Okay, next, more about the gravitational, we must have observed that whenever you throw any object upward, it reaches a certain height and it falls down toward the center. If any body is thrown upward direction, standing on the earth's surface, at a certain height it will be raised and it come back toward the earth's surface. Since these objects are acting under this object, that's why of this throw from the earth's surface, in this object the gravitational force is acting, and due to the gravitational pull, the object come back on the earth's surface. This is the gravitational attractive force. Okay, gravitational force on the gravity force is responsible for pulling you on keeping on the earth surface. Here we are standing on the earth surface. Here we are standing on the earth surface, and if we jump some height, and we come back to the initial position, that is on the earth surface. This happens. That is responsible. This is responsible for the gravitational force. Now, each and every object in the universe that's mass exerted on the gravitational force at every mass. The gravitational force acting on every object, every mass on the earth surface. The small object, that is mass, is very small. The gravitational force is very small. That is negligible. We cannot feel it. And the object which has very large mass, mass, and the gravitational force we consider. Next. Now, when you consider the massive object like planet, sun, earth, moon, or other celestial body, the gravitational pull became very strong. The gravitational force of gravity we can feel for a large object. Gravitational force is feel for a very large object, that is planet. If any object, if this object and this is earth, this is any object ABCD, this is mass 2 kg, and this is the earth, this is the earth. If two body, any of them is earth, the force here is called the special force, is force of gravity. This is the any object and two of them is earth, is called the force of gravity, and in there two object is not earth, any object, this is the called the gravitational force. Okay, and here two object, one of this is heavy mass, then the gravitational force we feel here. Okay, next. So here we must note that gravitational pull depend on how the mass of object are considered. The gravity is very important on the earth, and it is the pull on the earth's surface and keep our planet orbit around the sun. Due to the gravitational force, any planet like earth is moving around the earth's surface, around the sun. Now the question is, if the gravitational force is attractive, so moon is moving around the earth, so why does the moon not fall on the earth's surface? My question is, the gravitational force is the attractive force, so why does the moon not fall into the earth's surface? To understand this consideration, we'll give an example. Here, in this diagram, one man wheeling a stone tight along a circular path shown in the figure. If the stone is released at any point, this is we consider A point, and this is B, this is C. Sorry, they are given here. This is A point and this is B point. If this body is released from A point, the motion of body A along the tangent line of the circular path, not to the direction of B. I also repeat here, any body, the body is moving and it is released from the point A, and this is point B. The motion of the body along the tangent line, along the tangent line, along the tangent line, not to point B, toward the point B, not to the point B. Next, before the release, during the motion of change, if the body has circular direction, circular path, and the speed, keeping the speed same, keeping A point, B point, C point, D point, keeping the speed same, but velocity change. Why? At every point the direction of the object will be changed. As the direction is the vector quantity, so it is change in direction, velocity, change in direction, it will be change in velocity, and change of velocity will be produce acceleration. This acceleration is called the centripetal acceleration. This acceleration is called the centripetal acceleration. Due to centripetal acceleration, the object moving along the circular path not falling on the earth surface. Due to the centripetal acceleration, due to the centripetal acceleration along the toward the moving direction toward the center, so moon is moving in a circular path, moving and cause this the acceleration moving in a circular path acting toward the center. So so due to the centripetal force, due to the centripetal acceleration, it produces centripetal force and caused this acceleration and kept the body moving along the circular path acting toward the center. Now when it is released from the stone, does not experience the force and fly off along the line A, not to line B, not to line B. So the motion of a moon around the earth surface due to the centripetal force, so the motion of a moon around the earth surface, around the earth surface, around the earth is provided by the centripetal force, keep the constant motion around the earth. Okay, so the PDF link are given below to the video, so if interested student can download it. Okay, bye.